Justin Jensen, and welcome to my channel. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and may fall again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. Teddy Roosevelt. Holy shit. They got him. They got him. A guy we have never, ever heard of either. And his name is Brian something. Hold on. I literally, my phone has been screwy. And let me show you this, guys. Oh my God. It's gonna be a long day, guys. Gonna be a long day. That's okay. Suspect in deaths in Idaho, students arrested in Pennsylvania. Harrisburg PD, a suspect in the killings of the 4 University of Idaho 4 students was arrested in eastern Pennsylvania, a law enforcement official said Friday. Arrest paperwork filed by Pennsylvania. Sorry, I'm already excited. Sorry. Filed by Pennsylvania State Police in Monroe County Court said Brian Christopher Kohlberger, 28, was arrested, held for extradition in the criminal homicide investigation based on an active arrest warrant for the first-degree murder issued by Moscow Police Department in, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Andy Latico, county prosecutor, on condition of anonymity.
Hold on. Sorry. In prosecutor's office, a law enforcement official confirmed the arrest. The Associated Press conditions of being anonymous because they could not publicly discuss details of the investigation ahead of the former announcement expected later Friday. There is a news conference that should be happening at 3 p.m. So what will that be? 6 p.m. our time? 6 p.m. our time? Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. I got ICU and stuff digging right now, but I'll tell you something. He's been really hard to find. I think he obviously planned this for a reason. Sorry, I'm getting information in. 1 second. Marissa's calling. Hold on. Hey, I'm live. You're on speaker.
Hey, so was it the incel?
It was a guy in Pennsylvania.
I don't know him. Why does all this shit come back to Pennsylvania? It wasn't me. It wasn't anybody I know. So it wasn't the incel you were talking about?
We have no idea who this guy is.
It was a random fucking dude.
We don't know right now. Like it just broke. Just a little, just very.
No.
Yeah. You want to come up?
I guess.
On
Yeah.
my panel?
Sure.
All right, come on up. I'll drop you a link.
Holy shit on the shingle.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna drop Marissa a 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Add guest. Copy. All right, mods, if you can copy that link. All right, I got to get on it. I need to check my email because I may have some photos and stuff in there. Literally just all breaking. I've got. All right. Here's one of the dockets.
Molly Goodlight rejoined.
Hello, Marissa. Marissa. Marissa.
Molly Goodlight rejoined.
Okay, there we go. Are you there? Oh, crap. I don't think she's got her mic on or something.
Molly Goodlight rejoined.
Hello.
Hi.
Your microphone's not on.
Fuck. How do you make it on?
Okay, so this right here.
Hello?
We have.
Is it working? God damn it. Fuck.
This is the docket.
Unmute.
And.
Fuck. Shit, it's not working? Why
arresting officer Justin M. Larry.
Not working. I'm not muting myself.
Marissa, do you know where
Just
Monroe
fucking...
County Prison? Isn't that close to Ohio?
What?
Albrightville, Pennsylvania. Brian Kohlberger.
I don't know what.
I know who will have his picture. Hold on.
Motherfuckers hear me? Oh, thank you guys. Hi, everyone. Oh, that fucking phone.
Hold on.
I'll kill you.
Here he is, guys. Here he is. I got a picture. Here's the killer. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Show it, goddammit.
Literally shaking.
Oh, stop shaking to show us the goddamn picture. No. Zoom in.
Marissa, fix your volume.
How?
There he is.
Oh my God.
You all hear? I don't hear her. Okay, let me go out and come back in then.
Oh my God.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Jason Elkins. Put hashtag Jason Elkins, ELKINGS. Pull up his social media. Pull it up right now. That motherfucker. Look at him.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? It's because you're using this fucking Melon app. I want to know his motive. He had
Where
to
did
have
Marissa go? God damn.
What was this motherfucker's motive? Thank God I didn't put myself through this fucking shit. Holy crap. I'm so glad that Betty and Olivia are there for that. I told them.
Son of a breakfast eater.
And I told them that them being there at this time was going to be good. She goes, really? And I said, oh, yeah. And she says, why? And I said, I just have a good feeling.
I'm trying to fix it, guys.
Because it's the end of the year, guys. They need to go out with a New Year's pop. That's the way that the mainstream media is. It's really strange, don't you think? Like, they always come out with something before Christmas, something before New Year's. And I thought it was strange that a big celebrity didn't die right before New Year's. You know? And I don't want to put that out there because, you know. Don't concentrate on me. Tell him not to concentrate on me.
Okay, Marissa, why can't I hear you?
Don't worry about me. Tell him not to worry about me. I'm not going live. This is not my topic. Tell him to stop worrying about me. Somebody call him and tell him that I said stop worrying about me.
Well, it's annoying me that I can't hear
Don't
her.
worry about it. No, don't tell him. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if I'm talking about her or talking over her or not.
I love it when you talk shit about me. Go.
Okay. All right. So this is. Hold on. Hello. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just showed one of the court dockets. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Camille, just 1 second, please. I was on the phone with somebody else. Just a lot is happening right now.
They arrested more?
So, I got to show this. Something is, I can't hear Marissa or anything, so I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. So this is the mother trucker who did it, allegedly. Still innocent until proven guilty, I guess, technically, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. Here he is. There he is. The criminal justice criminology page on wsu.edu is crashing from all of us trying to get on Brian. Yeah, we're all, the world is trying to pull his stuff right now. He was in criminal justice. That's freaking scary, guys. That someone in criminal justice, you got to have, criminal, but you got to have the justice with it. We got this asshat. Oh my God. Wow. We got a lot of stuff coming in. Like, I can't even. Here we go, guys. There's the freaking devil right now. There he is. The freaking devil. Wow. Let me pull else what we got. Article of arrest photo. Okay, we're gonna watch News Nation right now. Okay, I don't want the commercial. Don't care.
We do have breaking news this morning. An arrest has reportedly been made in the quadruple stabbing death of 4 college students in Moscow, Idaho. Brian Enton joins us now on the phone for more on this. Brian, this is a story you have been covering since the very beginning. This is huge news.
Huge.
Nicole, and we finally confirm it that an arrest has been made in the quadruple homicide in Moscow, Idaho. Obviously, this has been a long time coming, almost 2 months now, that these families have been waiting for justice since these 4 University of Idaho students were killed. And now finally, I can confirm that an arrest has been made. We're waiting to get more details, Nicole, about the specifics of exactly how this went down. I'm learning it happened early this morning. And we're waiting to get a name and more specifics confirmed. We know police are planning to have a clock specific times where they'll release more information.
And right now, Brian, obviously this is breaking. Again, as you said, we're waiting to find out more information. Do we have any idea on where this arrest was made? Was it made there in Moscow? Was it made in Idaho? Do we know?
So what I'm learning is that it was made out of state. I'm working to confirm more details about exactly where, and again, how it all went down, who this person is, how they're possibly connected to Idaho. But from what I'm learning at this point, the arrest did not happen in the state of Idaho.
All right. And Brian, just talk us through a little bit, the days, the weeks, the more than a month, almost 2 months of this investigation. You spent so much time there in Moscow, thousands of tips coming in from the public on this.
Yeah, it's been an emotional roller coaster for the families, obviously, the police investigating. They've been so tight-lipped, as you know, basically giving up nothing, making it almost seem like they had no information. But there was always this feeling that behind the scenes they were slowly building a case. And now we know that they've made this arrest. What's interesting, I can't believe it, is that the celebration of life, so the memorial service for victims Kaylee Goncalves and Maddie Mogan, the 2 best friends who were killed, is this afternoon in Idaho. It just happens to be this afternoon, and obviously those families, all they've wanted is justice. All they've wanted is an arrest, and now to find out that this arrest literally happened hours before the memorial service, I mean, it's really something.
Wait, and speaking of that, Brian, we just learned yesterday that they were planning to bring in cleaning crews starting tomorrow to the home to start cleaning up the materials, cleaning up the house, obviously. And, I know personally, I thought, well, gee, it seems kind of odd that they would be bringing in a cleaning crew if they have yet to make an arrest, if they have yet to name a suspect. And here we are just a day later, learning that an arrest has in fact been made.
Yeah, it's a really good point. It was interesting. They announced yesterday that they would be sending a team in to clean out the house and then to the property management company, which was interesting timing because, yeah, I mean, when I was on the ground there, everyone, including the prosecutor, said we're going to keep the house secure as long as we need to build a case. So the timing was interesting, which sort of got people thinking, was something about to happen behind the scenes here? The fact that they are now going to release the house, it'll no longer be a crime scene, and then that's exactly apparently what was happening because they made that announcement yesterday. They're going to start cleaning out the house today, and now we've confirmed this arrest.
Everybody in my house knows how to ride a bike except me. People ask, how your children learn how to ride a bike, and you didn't. I didn't teach them. I just created an environment where they taught themselves, and all I had to do was be there.
Decision Desk HQ actually beat the watch party here.
I feel like you should turn around.
All right, let me show you the dude again. This is him. It was studying. Marissa, if you want to call so you can join in, that would probably be better because I can't hear you on the thing. Studied criminal justice, 28 years old, and this makes me wonder: is this a new serial killer, or is this some way connected? It seemed very targeted. Hello, Camille.
Hey, Marissa said she didn't want to be on live. That's what I was calling you for.
Okay.
Do we know when he graduated? When he was enrolled?
Don't know.
Okay. All right, I'll look around. I'm just wondering if he was a December graduate too. I don't know, just wondering some things.
Yeah, we're figuring out a lot right now. Here his photo, guys. He looks like a douche. 2018 he graduated. 2018.
He looks like a paper too.
Yes.
a peeping Tom.
Yes.
All right, that's all she kept screaming back. I don't want to be on. Somebody tell him inside I don't want to be on.
Okay. All right. Thank you, honey.
Right, love you.
Love you, honey. Bye-bye. Thank you, Camille, for that. Monroe County, Pennsylvania, which is not far from me, not far from Marissa. That is eerie. Did he just target these girls? Because, I still wonder about the OnlyFans. Is this how he made his decision? Or did he make it, was this kind of like is he related to someone at that college that felt, like they had been wronged by him? I don't know, but this dude gives me the living creepy dude. One second. Look at this. Holy shit on a shingle. Now, I have not been able to independently verify this, I'll say, but I do believe he was on 4chan, allegedly. We'll say this, because I'm going to show you why. This right here, December 12th, 2022, I hung their intestines from a ceiling fan and shoved my knife up Kaylee's, you know what? I'm hiding in the woods in the shithole PA. Good luck catching me. So not only was he, I mean, I don't see how anyone else could have wrote that on December 206.
Hey, it's Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
Just wanted to let you know I sent you a link of NBC News where they have the arresting, and it shows that they did take the Elantra from his house.
Okay, really?
So I sent that to you, the link to the article.
What's your name under your email?
I don't want to give my name.
Okay, well, what? How long ago did you send it? How long ago did you send it? Oh, I literally just got it. There we go. Thank you so much, Cassie. I just literally found it. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys. Okay, I just found it. That is very weird. Very, very weird. In my opinion, he probably wrote that. He probably did write that because, I mean, how the hell else would anyone know that he's in Pennsylvania?
Made at some point here in the last 24 hours, our understanding is the suspect, who is a man, and we don't have a lot of other details about this individual at this point, was presented in
custody in connection to the November murders of 4 students attending the University of Idaho. We're going to hear from the police department there this afternoon, but right now our Tom Winter joins us on the phone with the latest. So Tom, this has been a mystery that's been ongoing for weeks in Idaho. What can you tell us about what police have been able to uncover?
Right. So, as you said, this has been going on now for over a month. This is an investigation that has obviously now spanned across the country. The arrest made at some point here in the last 24 hours. Our understanding is the suspect, who is a man, and we don't have a lot of other details about this individual at this point, was presented in court in Monroe County, Pennsylvania earlier today in connection with this quadruple homicide of these 4 University of Idaho students. It's not clear to us what the specific charges are and what this individual's connection to the case is, and whether or not they have any sort of connection to the university. We're still reporting those details out, and I don't want to put out any information that may be inaccurate, but obviously a tremendous relief, particularly at this time of year and after what these families, the Chapin, Mogan, Kernodle, and Goncalves families have been through, to now have an arrest in this case. It is our understanding, as police have been briefing on this investigation over the past several weeks, that the FBI was involved. They said that they were helping them out, and it is our understanding that the FBI was involved in some way in the arrest this morning in taking the person into custody. It's unclear whether there'll be federal charges or state charges. I did talk to the Moscow, Idaho Police Department, while we were in a commercial break, they're not yet confirming any details on it, but did point us to this press conference that's being held at 4 p.m. today, as you referenced. So presumably we'll get more details then. Presumably we'll get more details on any potential charges. And obviously we're continuing to report this out. Our first lead on this came from veteran crime reporter Deanna Durante at our station in Philadelphia, WCAU, and myself, along with Jonathan Dienst, working on the details here and confirming this arrest. But as far as the specifics, how they were able to get onto this individual, and if in fact this individual is responsible solely for the homicides, those are all details that are going to come, I think, into more focus here in the coming couple hours.
Yeah, and Tom, I know you don't want to speculate, but just the fact that the arrest was made in Pennsylvania, thousands of miles away from Idaho, that in itself at least gives us a little bit of insight as just to how vast this investigation must have been.
Correct. And so, was it any sort of information where obviously police have been asking for, urging for any sort of tips or information from the public? Did they get a tip off to this individual? Was there travel involving this individual? To your point, the fact that this arrest was made in the northeastern part of Pennsylvania. So was there any sort of we know obviously in this day and age it's tough to make it across the country without being picked up on some sort of license plate reader, toll booths, etc. Was there information on travel that helped lead to this person, or was it something that we haven't mentioned and haven't even thought of yet? Those are all details that'll come out obviously at the press conference, and then the court paperwork when we get it, and hopefully that'll be soon.
As the final days of and we want to take a look at the
Okay, so more coming in right now. This person was twisted and sick, very sick individual. Let me show you. Excuse me. To me, he was taunting. He thought this was absolutely funny. And he could be, who knows if he's killed anybody else in the past, or was this his first? He was studying and graduated in criminal justice, but let me show you this. So, research participation needed. Hello, my name is Brian. I am inviting you to participate in the research project. This seeks to understand how emotions and excuse me, and psychological traits influence decision making when committing a crime. In particular, this study seeks to understand the story behind your most criminal offense, with these emphasis of your thoughts and feelings throughout your experience. In the event of your most recent offense was not the one that led to a conviction, you may still participate. Your identity and all answers must completely confidential, and the link on the survey are also anonymous link. This research has been approved by DeSales University, IRB, and then it's got right there, Brian Kohlberger. Brian Kohlberger. He was apparently on 4chan, which I still cannot get over this, guys. Look at this, what this sick individual did. Sick. This may be very disturbing to some, so I just want to warn you but this shows you what kind of twisted mind. Anonymous, Monday, December 12th, 2022. I hung their intestines from the ceiling fan and shoved my knife up in Kaylee's you-know-what. I'm hiding in the woods in Shithole, Pennsylvania, PA. Good luck catching me. Well, guess what? You're caught. You're overdone. You're done. Welcome to death sentence, mother trucker. So much coming in right now, guys. So just bear with me as I pull this up. Wow. So I've got his background. I'm looking at it right now. He's got three arrests, or three, not arrests, sorry. He's got 3 address histories in Albright, Pennsylvania. And he's got his relatives. Here, let's see if his relatives have a Facebook. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Here we go. Let me see. I'm wondering if this is his relation about. Interesting. Michael Kohlberger, 67 years old. And I think he has a sister named Amanda. I'm trying to search this right now as I can find it. Interesting. You know, what's the connection here? There has to be. I really feel like this still boils down to maybe Maddie was talking to him on the what is it, the OnlyFans or whatever. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, she's got a hold on, okay, he even deleted his MySpace page, this Brian dude did. He was laying low, to say the least. But look at this. He's got a 2013 Kia Forte in his name as well. Kia Forte. Interesting. All right. We're going to go back to Twitter, see what is breaking now. Oh, actually, hold on. Latest. So many buttons you have to click with this one. All right. And the way it seems from that 4chan is, yeah, it was about Kaylee. My prayers worked, hoping families. Okay. The questionnaire from Brian Christopher Kohlberger, research on criminology. What was the first move you made in order to actually accomplish your goal? Please detail any thoughts and the feeling at this point. Before leaving, is there anything else you did before? Holy crap. He wanted to know people who has killed or made an offense. That is sick. He thought he was crossing off all of his T's, dotting all of his I's but that was not happening. You are never smarter than the FBI. Why did you choose the victim or target over them? Why did you choose the victim or target over them? Okay, after committing the crime. Did you prepare for the crime before leaving your home? Please detail what you were thinking of and feeling at that point. Sick. Wow. For those of you that haven't seen him yet, this is his picture. Please don't. Seriously? His sister lives next door at 1122. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Because that is exactly what I just text. Well, I didn't text about his sister or anything, but I said, I have a feeling it's the people next door, in my opinion. So if that is true, because please don't tell me that. I agree, L. Bailey. Oh my God. I just texted Betty just a little bit ago. Before this broke. And I just said, it's the next door neighbors because of some information that we had. Holy crap. Yeah, so this is the Brian Koberger. And if this really is, I haven't been able to confirm that myself, but if anyone has information that if that is actually his relation next door, please let me know. If that was, you kind of think, was the neighbors mad, or, which I can't say everything that, but I know there was a little tiff between them before, and I also wonder if they thought that it was like Maddie and them that broke into the car before and put the luggage out. Was he up there visiting his sister? If and something popped off. Who knows, right? I don't know if I'm showing my email or not right now, to be quite honest. Here's the dad and the sister. I'm looking at their backgrounds right now. Kia Forte. The dad just has, a little something on his record, just a speeding ticket. Does anyone have their social? I haven't been able to find their social media yet, but that's because I'm also doing a live right now. So anyone finds anything like that, let me know. Send anything you can. that would be great. Court summary. What is this? Here is his court summary. There we go. It's probably hard for y'all to read it, but this is Christopher Coburn, date of birth 11/21/94. God, he looks older than that. He looks a lot older than that. But this shows you that, you know, this was literally, they weren't just looking around in Idaho. They were literally looking everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. Let's go back to this. Guys, if y'all are sending things to my phone, I can't, I have to have it emailed. U of Idaho imposed a Greek. This was personal. I mean, either he looks a lot older than 28, but it has to be something else. I am told when Idaho quadruple homicide suspect Brian Christopher Kohlberger was in custody, he asked if anyone else was arrested. I am told he had a quiet blank stare. Brian Enton. Was anyone else arrested? I wonder if they're coming for the neighbor next door, the sister next door. How about that? Let's go to, I'll pull something up. My God, everywhere is going crazy with this right now. People are coming from the rooftops. Okay. Here we go. Christopher Kohlberger, arrested in killing of 4 university students.
A Fox News alert, a law enforcement source confirming to Fox News that police have taken a suspect into custody in connection with the murders of 4 University of Idaho students. Now, we don't know why that person is in custody at this time. We are told the suspect is in his mid-20s and was taken into custody in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Now, he's already made a court appearance. He is reportedly a college student, but does not attend the University of Idaho himself. Police say that all 4 students, the victims, were stabbed to death inside their campus home the early morning hours of Sunday, November 13th. 2 other students in that home at the time survived and were uninjured. Police are scheduled to hold a news conference at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully more answers to come.
So we got about another 3 hours on that police conference. Can't wait for that. Today is the day for celebrating Maddie and Kaylee's celebration of life, and it could not be a better day, excuse me, a better day for them than today, other than obviously if they were still here. He followed them on Instagram. Send me screenshots if you guys have anything like that. Now, if you guys know, Olivia the other day posted that Kaylee's, her LinkedIn account was active for a while, and then the account vanished. And this was like just a little bit after she had died. And, they had called the police and said, hey, did you take this LinkedIn account down? And they were like, no, that's illegal to do. So I'm wondering if could have he done it? He went to university 15 minutes away. There's going to be a lot coming out on him, but this guy had someone around him had a very ill feeling toward Kaylee in particular. Who did he know in that house is my biggest question. Well, if you haven't seen the 4chan, that trigger warning, I'll show you right now, but it's really, really bad. Really, really bad. But all these things will go into evidence. They will track that it came from his computer, everything. And it says, Anonymous, December 12th, 2022. I hung their intestines from the ceiling fan and shoved my knife up Kaylee's, you know what. I'm hiding in the woods in Shithole, Pennsylvania. Good luck catching me. With these serial killers or anyone that has the depravity of someone like this, they have to have credit. They can't help it. They can't help but show their ego is so big that they have to show and take ownership of this. Yes. And that was, what was it, November or December 12th? December 12th, yes. So yes, crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, I can't be certain about this because I haven't verified it because someone just sent it to me. The mother may allegedly, potentially, have written a book about school violence. I'm going to pull it up. I'm sorry. And Mary Ann Kohlberger, Albrightville. And she wrote, yeah, it's got her name, buried 6 feet deep into the earth of the world that failed them. As I read the poem, I thought, whatever the solution, I pray we consider the children before the gun. Mary Ann Kohlberger, Albrightville. So it sounded like she literally stood against violence, if that is indeed the mother or the sister. Didn't police say that? I'm sorry, but a knife shoved somewhere is absolutely sexual assault and heartbreaking to hear. Yes, what a pile of crap. Very much so, guys. Very, very much so. Things are going to come out all day. It's going to become a lot more clear as the day goes forward, especially after that press conference that will be happening at, I think, 3 or 4 p.m. my time. Now deleted from Reddit, Brian Koberger posts a survey questioning screenshots. Wow. How was your life before the crime and all that? Yeah. Just hold on. He thought he was being technical.
4 University of Idaho college students. Multiple law enforcement sources tell News 4 police have taken a man into custody in Pennsylvania. Adam Harding is live in East.
One second, I thought I was showing you guys. I'm sorry.
And Gus, good morning to you. We just got to the courthouse within the last 10 minutes. According to law enforcement sources, they tell News 4 that a 25-year-old man.
Okay, one second.
The Scranton area here in Pennsylvania has been taken into custody
in connection to the murder of those 4 University of Idaho students. This all breaking late this morning. The murders in the small town of Moscow certainly stunning that region, and this becoming a story of national interest for weeks now. 4 University of Idaho students, 3 women and 1 man, were found stabbed to death in their beds in a rental home, which was near the campus back on November 13th. The local medical examiner revealing that the victims were likely asleep and had some defensive wounds. Again, this morning, the big breaking news here that a man is in custody, according to multiple law enforcement sources, in the murder of those 4 University of Idaho students in the Scranton area here in Pennsylvania. Police in the here in Pennsylvania planning a 4 p.m. News conference that is expected to happen in Moscow, Idaho, which is where this has been developing now for several weeks. Again, that is at 4 o'clock this afternoon, that news conference to discuss the arrest. Not much to work off of, but again, the sources telling us that a 25-year-old man is in custody. Of course, we are working to learn much more about the details of that arrest. Watch for our live continuing coverage both on air and online throughout the day here on Channel 4. Gus, we'll send things back to you.
Crap, I've been muted. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Brian followed both Kaylee and Maddie on Instagram. Yeah, he's only 28. He looks a lot older than that, doesn't he? A lot older than that. Student, 28 years old. He definitely... Everything is so slow right now. I've got my computer boiling over right now, probably. 5 Instagram accounts. Holy hell. He's got 5 Instagram accounts. Thank you, Cassie, for sending that. I appreciate it. Guys, if you find anything, please drop it in my email, and we'll be happy to share it. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Here is his Instagram accounts. One, two, three, four. I think that's him too. Holy shit, hold on. This photo looks very familiar for some reason. This one right there. 5. Someone said those were fake. They're making accounts in his name. He does have a TikTok. If you got a link to his TikTok, please send it to me. He was Crim.Kohlberger. Interesting. Kohlberger is it's a very common name for New England. One of my teachers was from New York, and her name was Clayberger. So kind of similar. All right. I'm going to go back to Twitter here. He mentioned why, if anyone else was arrested. Now, and that makes me want to know if hold on, guys, if his sister lived next door, let's just say, if his sister lived next door, and if he was next door, for instance, staying, they could have been watching to see when Kaylee and all of them came home that day. Yeah, you can tell he's been up for a long ass time. Not been sleeping well? Wonder why. I hope you never sleep again. Hope you never sleep again. It's on fire right now. Is this Brian Kohlberger? Hold on, look at this.
So I mean, honestly, it doesn't even say. It sounds inconsistent. No, I've worked with at least 10 Sigma Chi members, but it was in a different state.
I don't know. But he was definitely trying to throw them off. It's a great day. Are you telling me the suspect kept his white Elantra the whole time? Managed to capture this deleted Reddit page of Idaho suspect Brian Kohlberger. Okay, that's the research. Let's see if that's a new article. They are cleaning up the area today, which is crime scene cleaners. They removed the white Hyundai Elantra from the property. Yes, they did. Guys, this was so gruesome of a crime that literally blood was coming out down the walls. Down the walls. He's the killer. One second, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else trending right now. What's that? Okay, this is nothing. Nothing. I wonder how little Psychic is feeling now. Okay, we've already seen that. All right, let's go to old Psychic gal's not. She's up shit creek without a paddle. That's the thing, guys. You can't ever say, like, this woman is literally on there. I think I had you guys on the wrong one the whole time. I'm sorry. Old Psychic lady saying somebody 100% did it. That is bad. You can't do that. Okay, we're going to go to the Daily Mail. They're usually quick to report on stuff. Washington State criminology PhD student is arrested by SWAT team at 3 a.m. In, is it I always say it wrong. I want to know how to say it.
Pocono Mountains.
Pocono. Okay, I was right.
As for brutal murders of 4 Idaho college students as they slept, white Hyundai Elantra is towed from his PA home.
Okay. Do they got a picture? Come on, we want to see a picture of I wonder if, beautiful ladies, taken way too soon. A criminal justice graduate has been arrested in the murder of University of Idaho students more than 6 weeks ago. Arrest records obtained by the Daily Mail. Brian Christopher Kohlberger, 28, was arrested after a SWAT team swooped in Scranton, Pennsylvania at around 3 a.m. this morning. Knock, knock, mother chucker. A white Hyundai Elantra, the same make and model of the car being sought by cops in connection to the killings. It is said to have been towed from outside Kohlberger's home. Friday sensation arrest is the first major break in the case, and Kohlberger asking if anyone else was arrested when was taken into custody. I wonder if he's going to roll. Justin, is there blood in his car? Good question. I doubt it because he cleaned up somehow. 2,535 miles away. Thank you. I was wanting someone to look that up, actually. I appreciate that. 2,535 miles away. He's asking who else was arrested. So that means someone else has to be involved. What, maybe not physical blood on their hands, but blood on their hands by maybe helping out. My email right here. Going to drop it. So I'm really thinking about the sister. Someone wanted Kaylee dead. Kaylee. I live in the Paducah Mountains and just found out crazy. It's all over our local news. Unless his sister knew after. Emily. Yes, Emily. Now, is Emily the one that said her car got broken into? Does anybody know? It's Emily. Okay. All right. I'm checking on something. Getting some new emails. In here. Okay, the Independent's got a great article out right now. Everything we know about Brian Kohlberger, according to the Independent. And let's look. Okay. Brian Kohlberger, everything we know about the Idaho murder suspect more than 6 weeks after the University of Idaho students were brutally murdered. Authorities have made an arrest. 28-year-old Brian Kohlberger.
How tall are you? I am 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Yeah. Weight? 177. Hair color? Blonde. Eye color? Blue.
Okay. One second. I was like, holy hell, they weren't involved in that, were they? I was dying here. Who is Emily? Emily's supposed to be the next door neighbor. Some people are saying it's the killer's sister, but I have not been able to confirm that at this time. Brian is 28, being held for extradition. Hold on.
Brian Christopher Koberger, 28, is being held for extradition in a criminal homicide investigation based on an active arrest warrant for first-degree murder issued by the Moscow Police Department and Lada County Prosecutor's Office, the Associated Press reported. The Washington State University student was arrested by FBI agents and officers of the Pennsylvania State Police near the Pocono Mountains, northeastern Pennsylvania, CNN reported. The arrest is first significant breakthrough in the murders of Madison Mogan and Kaylee Goncalves, both 21, and 20-year-old Xana Kernadal and Ethan Chapin, in an off-campus student home in Moscow, Idaho, on November 13th. Police in the city are due to hold a press conference on the development at 1 p.m. local time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. The Associated Press reports that the suspect's name is Brian Christopher Koberger, 25, citing arrest paperwork filed by Pennsylvania State Police in Monroe County Court. Mr. Koberger was arrested by a SWAT team at 3 a.m. in the Pocono Mountains, Monroe County, Pennsylvania, according to the arrest records. He is facing extradition to Idaho over the charges, according to the AP. Law enforcement removed a white Hyundai Elantra from the property where Mr. Koberger was arrested, according to NBC News. After being taken into custody, the suspect asked if anyone else was arrested, News Nation correspondent Brian Enton said in a Twitter post. He reportedly had a quiet, blank stare. According to the Washington State University website, Mr. Koberger is a PhD graduate student in the Criminal Justice and Criminology Department in Pullman, Washington. Pullman is around 9 miles, 15 kilometers, west of Moscow, Idaho, where the students lived. Washington State University criminology student Brian Koberger has been arrested in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students, according to court filings. Washington State University. Mr. Koberger graduated from Pennsylvania's DeSales University with a Master of Arts in Criminal Justice in May 2022. More details are expected to be revealed at a press conference later this afternoon. Police Chief James Fry will give an update of the ongoing investigation into the quadruple homicide that occurred at 1122 King Road on Sunday, November 1st, the Moscow Police Department said in a Facebook post. The murders baffled law enforcement, with investigators unable to identify a suspect or locate a murder weapon for a month and a half. The first significant breakthrough came when police sought the public's help in locating a white sedan spotted near the scene of the salient. The Moscow Police Department has said it received more than 13,000 phone tips related to the case, in addition to thousands of submissions through its website. More about
Okay.
Idaho, Pennsylvania, Idaho murders Brian Koberger.
So I found the dad.
Most popular.
This is allegedly the dad right here of Christopher Koberger. This is supposed to be the father. Some people are saying that it's clearly more than just him. Why would he ask if anyone else has been arrested? Exactly. Someone else has definitely been arrested or definitely involved. And he said that he just had a blank stare on his face. Was dad involved? I don't believe so, to be quite honest with you. Of course, the family has everything locked down. Locked to the gills. Let's go to the newest activity. Just a thought, this was pretty crazy, but were the pictures going around 4chan that someone posted the night of the murders, supposedly of Kaylee in that house? It was taken so seriously that the FBI actually found some coordinates of the woods. Some schizo anon posted 2 pics like this earlier threads today. It looked like a girl in second story bathroom at 3:10 a.m. and the night of the killings around when the murders happened in the same location. The killer might have been in these threads. Last night, a guy posted a bunch of weird messages when he looked like shit post and were largely ignored. After a while, the same person posted coordinates what led to a location to the crime. Today, the user posted the same schizo messages, which I said made no sense. He insulted me and said I was illiterate. In his next thread, the same user posted pictures related. That's weird. Okay. Still can't believe this didn't gain more traction. Whoever they were, they just posted these pics, gave some weird ass riddles, followed by those late long coordinates. Then the other day, they popped up like 2 or more threads, literally gave cryptic details and claiming they didn't know the people who lived there, basically alluding to being a SK, saying it's not their first time and won't be their last. Not in a sinister or intimidating way, but more like an explanatory or informative way. Some Anons were asking questions and he'd answer. Other Anons were giving him crap, telling him to LARP, whatever that means, elsewhere. Some response to them was, I don't expect to be believed. That is why I can post it here freely. Someone or something to that effect. I have no idea if the person was legitimate. It's interesting. Interesting. He was certainly posting a lot of weird things on 4chan. That is true. Anyone spot him at the food truck or at the corner pick club? That would be interesting. I wonder if he saw them at the bar that night. You know, did he see him at the bar? Was he following them? And then when they was at the food truck, that's when he was getting in and, you know, starting his plan. Or if his sister does live next door, that would have been even better to stalk them because you're not standing out in the woods looking like a moron, right? And you know, he has a reason to be over there. That's his sister. Yeah, why 4 and not 6? The memorial or celebration of life is continuing today for Kaylee and Maddie. To me, I thought he kind of looked like the guy that they thought was harsh at the food truck. People were saying he looked like the harsh guy at the food truck. To me, I'm like, well, I think he looks more like him than the harsh guy at the food truck. You guys remember what I'm saying? Where he had like that Rasta kind of thing on him. Oh my God. I can't with this world sometimes. I literally just can't. Okay, here's Facebook. Okay. This is your book. Let's see here. Which one would it be? Kayla. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was him? He was a chubby boy. This right here was him. He was a chubby boy. I can relate. So was I. The runner turned the police the 22nd. Or remember those guys running like at 4 o'clock in the morning? I wonder if he failed, but I appreciate. You sent me an email, Joe? Okay, thank you. We'll look at it. Let's go back to the old email. Okay, I got a couple emails now. In order to, okay, I got the motion. Who is this? Other YouTubers were posting these two being arrested in connection with the Brian guy. Okay. I have no way to verify this, but people have said, and I'm not. These people could be innocent as far as murder. People have said that these two guys could be related to helping out. This guy's in Idaho. Dylan J. White, Jason David Elkins. I don't know if they are actually related into this or not. Hold on, I just got an alert. Let me check. Did y'all know David Miscavige from Scientology is nowhere to be found right now? Like, people are looking for him everywhere. Like, everywhere. Nobody knows where he's at. Craziness. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if they're involved or anything, to be quite honest with you. I haven't been able to verify that myself. We're going to go to Fox. We're going to, okay, where am I? Over here. Okay. See if there's any, is there supposed to be a blizzard? Please tell me no. Still nothing. Like, I want to know who this cat is. And the only way we're going to find out is if we tweet. Idaho student suspect is trending. Oh, hold on. Hold your panties. What's this? Show it, dummy. Okay. Police are searching Brian Colbert. This is his apartment in Pullum, Washington, where he was studying for a PhD at Washington State University. The apartment is 10 miles from the Moscow, Idaho house where the students were stabbed to death. Holy shit. Here we go. Just found it. Okay. Hide that. Pop that. Okay. Video. I'm going to play this. I need to go get something to drink. Be right back. So I guess this is them searching currently right now. I wish someone was live there on location. That would be good. So that is them searching. So he is a local. So he has to know. He had to know them some way or another. Had to.
Close. Police execute search warrant at Idaho murder suspect's apartment. Pullman, Washington, exclusive. Police are serving a search warrant at the Washington apartment of Brian Kohberger Friday morning, the man taken into custody earlier in Pennsylvania in connection with the stabbing deaths of 4 students at the University of Idaho. The Idaho school is less than 10 miles from Washington State University in Pullman, Washington, where Kohberger is listed as PhD student. Brian Christopher Koberger, 28, was taken into custody by local police and the FBI at 3 a.m. near Scranton, Pennsylvania, a law enforcement source told Fox News Digital.
Okay. On the other side of the country, police were searching his apartment hours later. So he's got an apartment in Washington, but he's staying in Pennsylvania. I guess he's originally from Pennsylvania. That's the only thing I can. Yes, they are, but they are accusing. I don't know what y'all are talking about in chat.
A neighbor told Fox News Digital that investigators had already arrived by 7:30 a.m. There were at least 2 unmarked law enforcement vehicles at the scene as police from Washington State University, Moscow, Idaho, and other agencies were executing the warrant. Bill Thompson, the Loudoun County prosecutor, was also seen outside the apartment alongside investigators, gearing up with protective booties before heading into the crime scene.
Look at this. TMZ. Who would thought TMZ would be reporting on murders now? University of Idaho suspect. They've got a timeline here.
Idaho murder suspect arrested. Moscow PD issues first-degree murder warrant. 9:17 a.m. PT. This is the booking photo of the suspect who was arrested, 28-year-old Brian Koberger. There is an arrest warrant for first-degree murder issued by the Moscow Police Department. 9:47 a.m. PT. Police seized a white Hyundai Elantra at Koberger's home Friday. As you know, Moscow PD has been on the hunt for a white Hyundai Elantra that was seen speeding by a gas station near the murder house on November 13. There was a nationwide hunt for this vehicle. A judge has ordered Koberger's extradition back to Idaho at Friday's court hearing. 9:51 a.m. PT. Koberger is reportedly a PhD student at Washington State University, studying criminal justice and criminology. The university is 9 miles west of the city of Moscow. 10:42 a.m. PT. Koberger spoke to cops after his arrest, according to Brian Enton from New Nation, asking if anyone else was arrested. Enton said his sources told him Koberger had a quiet, blank stare. Police say they have cracked the case of the quadruple murder at the University of Idaho, because the suspect is now in custody, this according to multiple reports. A 28-year-old man was taken into custody by the FBI.
All right. Wow. ABC News in Philadelphia says a SWAT team entered the place. There was a suspect staying and took him into custody. Let's go to Twitter. Twitter's better. Oops. Maybe. Twitter. I'm getting a lot of emails in right now. Idaho 4. The white Elantra has been towed. Yeah, we know all this. I just wonder. Also, the Penn State police officer arresting officer. All right. Oh, y'all are not seeing. Why are you not seeing it? Hold on. I'm going back to StreamYard. I swear to God. I try every time. This is too bougie. This stream thingy. All right. When you search his name and the victim's followers, 2 accounts pop up. Follow both Kaylee and Maddie and Xana on his PhD account. Was this the stalker Kaylee was first referring to? Good point. Could this be the stalker that Kaylee was referring to in the first place? Or no? Sexy TikTok girls. Maddie Mogan, Xana Kernodle, Kaylee Gonclays. I don't know. He's a registered libertarian. You better be voting libertarian if you think your ass is going to get down there. All right. If anybody wants to call in, you're welcome to. 307-228-4906. I can drop it. If you know anything, if you heard anything, if you think anything, if you know, all that, you're welcome to call in. I just cannot wait for the press conference later. Hold on. 832.
Hey, Justin, it's Kay.
Hey, baby. How are you?
Good. Hey, I sent you an email, but obviously, I mean, all of this stuff's blowing up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a creator on TikTok right now that's live that received a message a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, they received a message, and the message said the killer is Brian K., owner of the GMC truck, seen also in the video. He left it up parked. Order was made by a woman named A.M. I can only see half of the message. It says she sent a message to Kaylee. If you something tell Maddie, there will be consequences. And then there was another message underneath that said she told, and now they pay, I'm assuming.
Did you email that?
I did.
Okay.
From Bless Your Heart 1991 at Gmail.
Bless your heart. 19. Let me look
And
this. Oh, I found it. I found it.
But this dude gives I'm assuming was created back when he put that Reddit questionnaire out, because it says in the bio to check out his Reddit profile for the study information.
Hold on. My stream just completely crashed. Just completely crashed.
No.
Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Let me call you back. I don't know. I got to restart my computer. It just completely crashed.
No worries. Okay.
All right. Sorry. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me? Papa, can you hear me? Okay, can y'all hear me now? Papa, can you hear me? Mama, can you hear me? Baby, come back. Boom, boom. Baby, come back. Boom, boom. Baby, come back. Ooh. Baby, come back. Love to love you, baby. Love to love you, baby. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Kay has something to say. Was sending me a message, or she called in actually. Anybody that wants to call in, you are welcome to call in. I will flash my number right down here somehow. I will try at least. There we go. Okay. And okay. And she was showing me. I'm going to try to pull it up. The cat's screaming, and the kids are too. Check this out, live TikTok right now. Someone sent this to a girl in TikTok the other day. Son of a breakfast eater. And they wrote the following, 6:10 p.m. This is the other day. Killer is Brian K., owner of the GMC truck seen also in the video. He left it up park. Order was made by woman named AM. She sent message to Kaylee. If you tell Maddie, there will be consequences. I wonder if that night when Maddie said, "What did you tell Brian?" I told Brian everything. Something was up. Something was up. What is that sound? Sorry, no, I didn't. I had to do. My kid was playing something very loud, interrupting. So I apologize. So it makes me wonder: was this a hit out on someone, or was this something personal from him? So that's what I would kind of like to know. It's what time is the press conference today, Eastern. Is it 3 or 4 Eastern? I feel your pain. The holiday break has been a long time. Yes, Sandy, it has. It sure has. Oh, Lord, it has. 4? Okay. So we still got 2 hours for that. Okay. All right, let me see if anything else is popping off. If not, we'll see here. Oh, here's his Washington University ID badge. How about that? (662). Thank you for calling.
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Donna Smith
Hey,
from Mississippi.
Hey, Donna.
Look, compare his picture to the ride-along guy. Put some glasses on him. The ride-along guy that went to the noise complaint. And I'm telling you, it looks just like him.
The ride-along guy.
You remember the videos that the police released when they went to the noise complaints?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There was a ride-along guy with us that everybody's been talking about. He just was kind of weird. There was one shot, somebody kind of cleared that up, and you could see him good.
Uh-huh.
I think it's him. He was riding along with the police. I think it's him. But I want you to check it because I don't want anybody else to get it first.
Okay, I will look at it.
But you compare those pictures, and if I'm wrong, I'm watching you. I'll know it.
Okay, honey. I'll have somebody look it out for you. Okay, thank you, dear. Bless her heart. She's a sweetheart. Where was I? Exit some of this shit. 469. Thank you for calling.
Babe, how are you?
I am busier and I'm busy.
I know you are. Bless your heart. I was so glad that you were on live when Betty and them left. Can you just call Betty? Because Betty and Olivia are hop, skip, and no jumps away from there, and they'll go over there to that apartment.
I'm actually in contact with Betty right now.
Great. Okay. And also, I wonder if one of them did the killing and the other one sat in the car, or if they both did it. What do you think?
I don't know. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I wonder, was there another person and they took both floors on at the same time?
I don't know. I mean, this was clearly planned.
Clearly.
I cannot even believe they were criminal justice majors. I don't know if the other one was, but we know Brian was.
Right.
Blows my mind. My mother was a parole and probation officer, and, she did criminal justice. And I know a lot of bad police officers. I mean, and it sounds like these guys would have been on the bad side.
Yes.
They have graduated and not done this. I'm just mind blown.
I am too.
I'm so grateful that we're ending this year.
Amen. Amen. Thank the Lord.
God,
yes.
They're not going to kill anybody on New Year's Eve or whatever else they have to
Yes.
do, because they had bigger plans than this.
They can start their new year off right again. There's two.
You know what I feel? I feel like they need to go to the crime scene and have to clean it up.
I agree. Hey, now there's not 2 people arrested at this time. No, we're not saying that. But
I saw on JLRs that Brian, and they're at his apartment now.
Well,
They arrested
no.
him.
They arrested Brian, but they haven't arrested anyone else.
Yeah, they got the first guy. What was his name? I don't even remember. And they got them both in custody. From what I understand, I went to JLR and they got them both. And when they arrested the second one, Brian, he said, "Has anybody else been arrested?"
Yeah, Brian is the one and the only one that's been arrested. Now, he has an apartment in Washington, but he was found in Pennsylvania.
Exactly. But they arrested one before that this morning at 2:44.
See, I haven't been able to confirm that yet.
Well, JLR has it, and Betty was talking about it. Asked Betty about it.
I mean, I showed it earlier.
I can't think of his name, but look in your chat because I'm sure they're all talking and telling you the first one's name. They have both in custody.
Justin Elkins.
I mean, we'll know more at the press conference, but I really just wonder who did the killing. Was it both, or was one of them sitting in the car waiting?
I know.
Lookout, you know.
God knows. God only knows.
Hey, we got justice, though, you know, and
Amen.
Is Billy Joe out of jail?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. I know you're busy and you got more people coming in, but it's going to be interesting to see if they both did it.
I can't wait for this press conference. I'm going to be here.
Hey, are you gonna stream it? Because Betty said she can't for reason.
Damn right, I'll be here streaming it.
Okay, good. Okay, well, I'm hanging in. Love you, big.
Love you
This
too.
is from Texas.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Hello, 832.
Hey, Justin. It's Nosy.
Hello. How are
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, love.
Okay. I was just wanting to know if you can replay the video where the food truck, some people are saying there's a white truck, and that was his.
Yes, that's the. Is that where you see the tail lights of the truck in the window there? Is that
I think so.
Let me see here. Yeah, I can probably do that.
Okay. Well, just wanted to call in. Thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you, my love. Appreciate you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Food truck. What is it? Food truck. Lights. Let me see if I can find that. Idaho 4. Food truck. I don't know. We could probably find it. The grub truck. Grub truck. I have so much here. Holy bejesus. I cannot wait. Nobody cares. Following victim, Instagram. How did he know? The Harrisburg police has issued, let me show it. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania State Police today assisted the City of Moscow, Idaho Police Department, Idaho State Police, and the FBI in the apprehension of a suspect in the homicides of the 4 University of Idaho students that occurred on November 13th. Brian C. Kohlberger, 28, was arrested on a fugitive from justice warrant already this morning by members of troops in and the special emergency response of a home in Chestnutville Township, Monroe County. Kohlberger was arraigned before on-call Magistrate District Judge Michael Month and remanded to Monroe County Correctional Facility pending extradition to Idaho. Interesting. This bitch was in this car. Just FYI. People are saying that this guy looks like this. I don't think so. He's got a crooked nose. Kind of a crooked nose. Kind of gives you that Howard Stern short-haired look kind of guy. This was the worst thing that I had seen that he had written about.
Looking for and tracked him down to Pennsylvania. A SWAT team entering the location that he was staying in the middle of the night to take him into custody. He was just denied bail this morning. Cops have received nearly 20,000 tips in this case and conducted more than 300 interviews since the killings on November 13th. Somebody stabbed the 4 University of Idaho students, Madison Mogan, Kaylee Conclaves, and Zaina Kurt-Nodal and Ethan Chapin in their rental home across the street from the university. 2 roommates survived and have cooperated with this long investigation. Now, police haven't shared many details about that investigation, just their hunt for a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra spotted in the area around the time of the crime. But the vacuum of information really has fueled online speculation into possible suspects. The murders rocking the small college town. Police finally finishing processing that crime scene nearly 7 weeks later, an indication of just how grisly the scene was. That happened this morning, and now the house is being cleaned by a biohazard cleaning company to be eventually returned to the property owner. Now, at this point, as far as the suspect, still unclear what, if any, relationship the suspect had with his students. We are hearing that he was a grad student at DeSales University.
Okay. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do, it is 2:22. I'm going to be back here at 3 o'clock. I have to get myself together. My hair is a freaking mess right now, and everything. And I'm going to get myself together so we can be live and on location. I will be back in about 40 minutes. Yeah, let's all be kind to other creators and be kind to each other here. We don't got to be like them all, you know what I mean? So love you all too. You guys are so sweet. That way I'm trying to get all the information in, and it's very hard doing it the way I'm doing it right now. So I'm going to get all my stuff together here. I'm going to set a reminder for 3 o'clock. I'll be back so we can get nestled in and comfy for 4 o'clock Eastern time for the news conference. I can't wait. And at that time, everything is going to go bananas. Bananas. It really is. So I'm going to Crapiola. I'm going to set it in just a couple minutes. The reminder at 3 o'clock. So give me 2 minutes so I can set it. Love you all.